Hi, Mark Diaz here for 2danimation101.com, and in this lesson I have this question. Have you ever wondered why some of your animations look as if they were not organic? I'm talking about something like this. Like, as we discussed in previous lessons, how to avoid the robot-like characters, you use a storyboard, right? And you plan for the correct emotional expressions. But even after doing all of that, doing everything correctly, you still get weird movements. Why? Well, this is important because if everything else is great, this part is the one that can screw up all of your animation. What is the screw up? Fake movements. The movement of your characters is the actual animation work you do. No software can help you with this. I repeat, no software can do this for you. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you get to be considered a good animator or a bad one. The way you move your characters. This right here, the moment you add movement to your characters, if the movements are stiff, fake, unnatural, your animation will feel weird. And if your animations are fluid, smooth, organic, your animation will be awesome. So how does it look like to have movements that are unnatural? It looks like this. This is from a student, from John McDonald. He gave us permission to use this animation as an example. This has a lot of unnatural movements. As you can see, later you're gonna see the remake of this animation with incredible movements, incredible organic movements. But right now, you can see that the movements are kind of weird, unnatural. It is because the animation is low quality. It has to do with timing and movement. The main problem is that if you imitate this and you do the movements yourself, it will feel uncomfortable. For example, the scientist putting something in the little chemistry lab, his movements are a little bit weird. Do it exactly as the character and it feels weird, like very, very tense. In neuroscience, this effect is caused by mirror neurons, in which if you see someone like being hurt, you can imagine that pain yourself and you go, ah, even though it didn't happen to you. This is how empathy is born. And when we see a character doing some weird movement, our mirror neurons tell us that the movement is uncomfortable. And so the movement feels unnatural to see. So the title of this lesson is You Won't Get Good at Timing If You Do This. What is the thing you're doing that is causing all this bad timing? All these weird movements in your characters. Okay, that is what I'm gonna answer right now. Here's what beginners do. And what you're probably doing yourself. You have the background, the sound, the characters all rigged up and ready for animation. What do? You start animating, right? That's the mistake. When you have everything ready, everything prepared, everything produced for your animation, you should not, I repeat, you should not start animating. Why not? Well, because if you're not a professional, and chances are that if you're watching this lesson, you're definitely not, then if you start right away, you're gonna get bad timing. You have no experience. That is what happened with the animation from John McDonald. So what should you do? instead of doing the animation? Well, record yourself or record an actor, somebody who can help you, and you record the movements and see the exact action happening in real life and apply that for the animation. That is what we did for the acting of the hunters. I recorded myself as reference for the animation, and that is why the movements and the timing are organic, because they are based on a real performance. So, how do you precisely do this step by step? Well, that is what we're gonna check out on the next lesson. So stay tuned. Until next time, this is Mark Diaz for 2danimation101.com. Take care.